Following video is on finding the equation of a tangent line. Let's look at an example. Find the equation of the tangent line to f of x equals 5x cubed minus 7x at the value x equals 1. Our first step is to find the slope of the tangent line. Since we're trying to find the equation of a line, we need to find its slope and we need to find a point on the line. Remember that the slope of the tangent line is given by the derivative at that x value. So really what we're looking for is f prime of 1. First, let's take the derivative, and using our techniques, we know that the derivative is going to be 15x squared minus 7. Now we evaluate the derivative at 1. So plugging in x equals 1, we end up with 8. Now find a point on the tangent line. Remember that the tangent line is going to touch the curve at the x value that we're interested in. So if we find the point on the curve where our x value is, that will also be a point on the tangent line. So we can plug in 1 into our function and see what the y value is there. F of 1 ends up being negative 2. So the point 1 comma negative 2 is both on the curve and on the tangent line. Step 3, we plug all of this information into the equation of a line. I prefer to use the point-slope form of a line because it's easier to take the point and the slope and put it together, but if you prefer the slope-intercept form of the line or any other form of a line, all of those are okay. So the point-slope form of a line gives us y minus y naught equals m times x minus x naught. So y naught is going to be negative 2 in this case, x naught is going to be 1, and m is going to be 8. So we end up with y minus negative 2 equals 8 times x minus 1, or if you wanted the slope-intercept form, we'll end up with y equals 8x minus 10. Looking at another example, let's find the equation of all tangent lines to the curve y equals x cubed minus 3x that have a slope of 0. Y prime is going to be 3x squared minus 3. And notice that this tells us the slope of the tangent line at any x value. So what we want to do is we want to set this equal to 0 so that we can find where the function has a tangent line with horizontal slope, or with a horizontal tangent line. So setting it equal to 0, we can now solve for x, and we end up with x equals plus or minus 1. Now we need to find the points on the curve. So once again, we can plug in the x values into the original equation to find the y values on the curve that have the desired tangent line. So in the first case, when x is 1, y is negative 2. And in the second case, when x is negative 1, y is positive 2. Now we plug both of these into the equation of the line. So we end up with y equals 0x, because remember that's our slope. Our slope is 0, minus 2. And y equals 0x plus 2. And we end up with the equation of the lines, y equals negative 2 and y equals positive 2.